Good evening, everybody. My name is Tanvi. I work for Advise International. I have been in this industry for 15 years now, and I feel US is one of the best destination and amongst the most popular destinations to study at this point of time also. So, as you all know, it is a time to apply for September. The fall intake admissions have already started, and everybody has been looking out for different things, different application deadlines. But a very important aspect that everybody is looking at is going to be scholarships. Yes, scholarship is one criteria that we all wanted, no matter how we can get it, and that's what we look at. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it and explain you about the process, what you can do, how you can do, how are you going to be eligible, what are the different options available for you, and we'll take it one by one. So today, as we talk about scholarship, everybody has one question very important in mind. What are the kinds of scholarship that are presently available? Yes, at this point of time also, US has been giving scholarships to a lot of students. They are giving variety of scholarships. So scholarships in USA can be achieved two ways. Either you get a scholarship from India, or you can get a scholarship from USA while you apply to different institutions. So when you look at US scholarship, they are broadly divided into two parts. One is merit-based scholarship, second is the need-based scholarship. Now, merit-based scholarships are those kind of scholarships that you get based on your performance, your skill set, your job that you do, extracurriculars, diversity that you can provide. All these things matter and help you to apply for a merit-based aid, even your portfolio also. So these scholarships can be called as academic scholarships, which give you a waiver in tuition fee. There can be sports scholarship, which Indian students or international students in general find it really difficult to get, because you need to be either at national, international level to be able to achieve that and get scholarship. And the third kind, which is more popular, that most of the students even try to get, is assistantship. So you are allowed to work there 20 hours per week, and that can be an on-campus job, and those jobs can be assistantships. So different assistantships like graduate assistantship, research assistantship, or becoming a resident assistant. These jobs can get you a tuition fee waiver, can get you a stipend, or even get your entire tuition and housing free. So make sure that all of you try, plan, apply to these kind of merit-based aid for sure. Now coming to need-based aid. Need-based aid basically are those kind of aid which colleges give you or different organizations give you. So at undergraduate level, students can apply through the CSS profile, that is College Board's Student Services profile, where you need to submit your ITR papers, your savings, who's in the family, what's the income that you get, what are kind of assets that you have, and based on that the colleges decide if you are eligible for need-based aid, and they provide you that. A lot of Ivy League colleges offer need-based aid to international students in this format itself. Okay, coming to Indian scholarships. So Indian scholarships are those scholarships where different trusts, different organizations give you loan or give you aid. These are very competitive because the number of applications that they receive are in huge number. They want to look at what kind of programs you're looking at, if there is research component along with it, do you have publications, what makes you different in your application, and that's how you can get these kind of scholarships. Now, various Indian scholarships that you popularly known as are Narottam Saxena, there is Tata Endowment Fund, there's Mahindra Education Trust, there's Aga Khan Fund. Even local trusts like the Jain community provide scholarships or loans to students at zero interest rate also. So these are different kind of scholarships that you can look at. But now the next question is, are you really eligible for scholarship? yes, you are eligible. Every student who applies to USA is eligible for scholarship. It just depends on which kind of institution you want to go to, what are the eligibility criteria, and that's how you can get your scholarship. So make sure that you make a choice of your institution in that manner so that you can get your scholarships also. What are the criterias that you look at? So the different kind of criterias that you really look at while doing your scholarship are majorly your academic performance. They want to look at your diversity. They want to look at what your standardized scores are. They want to look at what your extracurriculars are. They want to look at what your internships or jobs or what are you what is different in your application to make you look to be eligible for scholarship. There are institutions who provide you scholarship even for creative art people based on your portfolio. So make sure that your portfolio is up to date and up to mark also. So these are the basic criteria. Now, how do you avail it? Now, to avail scholarship, the very important thing is apply early. The earlier the application you make, the faster and possible it is for you to get aid. So make sure that your applications are made as early as possible to be eligible for scholarship. It does not mean that if I have not applied, say by December, January, I am not eligible for scholarship. It's not the story. But it's just about that we need to apply as soon as possible to be eligible, because every student who applies earlier than us might be getting extra scholarship which you could have been eligible for. So make sure that you make your applications as early as possible to be eligible and to get the best amount of scholarship. Now, coming to the best amount of scholarship, when you say what is the kind of scholarship that you can get. So the different kind or the different amount of scholarship available can vary largely. It can be even $5,000 to even 100% tuition fee waiver. So it really depends on your profile, the college, the amount of scholarship that they offer. All these things are really important when they offer you scholarship. So make sure that you speak to the institution, ask them what is the eligibility criteria, and that's how we can go ahead. I have seen students who even got 100% scholarship, then got a stipend which made their living and studying option, or the cost of studying is zero. So make sure that you are getting your scholarship and the amount right. Now, coming to the important factor, how can Advise help you get a scholarship? Yes, Advise works with a lot of various institutions, and we can speak to the delegates and to the university to get you a good amount of scholarship. So please do come to our office and visit us. We are open and we are ready to help you out. We have an education fair coming in on this Monday, which is 25th of January, and we have various institutions that are offering really exciting scholarship options. So we have CSU San Bernardino, we have University of Maryland, Baltimore County, we have Massachusetts College of Pharmacy, we have PACE. So make sure that you come in and visit us, and we can make sure that your eligibility is checked with the delegate and you can avail maximum scholarship. Now, to enter a fair, you will need to register with us, and that you can do through our Advise website, that's www.adviseinternational.com, and also through our Facebook page, our Instagram page. Just register, we will call you back and you could get the links to the event for sure. Okay. So I would want to take question and answer with each one of you. So let me just see if there are any questions that you have. So somebody's asked me a question, ma'am, if I give my IELTS in March, then will I be eligible for September intake? Yes, you will be. There are institutions who would accept you with delayed deadlines or rolling deadlines, so you will be eligible to apply. But my suggestion is visit our office and see what institutions you're getting, what programs, and that's how you can make a decision for it. So somebody's asked me, are they eligible for UG or they are eligible for PG programs also? Yes, scholarships are available for both levels. UG programs get need-based aid through the CSS profile, but need-based aid is available to everybody and all the institutions do provide it. How much is the gap expected? Gap, basically there is no set rule for the amount of gap that is accepted, because it just depends on what your other parts are, what other aspects of your applications are. I think this person wanted to ask me about UK. I can tell you for USA, for UK, I'll take down your details and have a counselor speak to you about it also. Okay. Somebody's asked me, can I get a scholarship at 7 CGPA? Absolutely, you can get a scholarship at 7 CGPA. There is no problem of getting a scholarship. So make sure that you get your scholarships and apply early. I think there are no more questions. I don't see any questions coming in from my Facebook page also. So, is there anything that anybody wants to ask me? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for attending this session. And if you need any help, please come to visit our website or our Facebook page or Instagram page. Thank you. How do you end this?